Yosemite to restore names to historic attractions under $12 million settlement. The majestic Yosemite can be called the Ahwahnee Hotel again. The National Park Service on Monday reached a $12 million settlement in a long-running legal battle with Yosemite's former facilities operator that permits that name and several others to be restored to their historic attractions. The U.S. government paid $3.84 million of the settlement, and Aramark, Yosemite's current concessions operator, paid $8.16 million, Godiman said. The dispute began in 2015 after Delaware North Companies Incorporated, which had operated the park's restaurants, hotels, and outdoor activities, lost a $2 billion contract renewal bid to rival Aramark. Delaware North sued, claiming that when it took over operations in 1993, it had been required to purchase the previous concessionaire's intellectual property, which included the names of the attractions. The company wanted, under the terms of Monday's settlement, Aramark will pay Delaware North to use the names through the end of its contract in 2031. Ownership of the name, perhaps most important, he said. The litigation has also affected how agreements for national park concessions are structured. Newer deals now. The Ahwahnee was one of the highest-profile properties renamed in 2016, pending the outcome of the lawsuit, but there were others. Curry Village. For about 3 years, signs advertising many of the attractions were simply covered with tarps bearing the temporary names. On Monday, the tarps came down. People. In addition to the signs, the historic place names will need to be changed back on brochures, hotel menus, and other promotional literature. The park can also resume using hundreds of logos and slogans that were in dispute, like "Go." Related video waterfall appears as lava stream provided by Buzz Videos.
Raindrop, truck top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park.